Hello there, Croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm back here on Wreckfest for the Getaway Chase tournament for March and April to do the weekly challenge, which is a race attack this week. And it's quite simple, it's going to be 3 laps and set your fastest time for those 3 laps. The settings I use, leave all the assists off, but I put traction control on half. The suspension starts on stiff, but I put it back to middle setting. I like having the traction control here. It stops me having to short shift as much to stop myself from spinning out, which means I can accelerate better out of the corners. But at the start, I move just to the right here, and this is where a big chunk of luck is going to come into it. You want to just lift off the throttle, turn in, and hope you get through clean. Once you're through there, it's pretty easy then to get ahead of first, and then that's when you want to concentrate on setting your times. It's just flat out all the way through here, and then just as you get to this little lip, I do a little bit of a brake, drop down to 4, so I can hug the inside of this corner as much as possible. I mess it up a little bit there, you can carry a lot of speed around there. And then just as you come to the little downhill, just as you can see the corner, that's when you brake, drop into 3rd. You can accelerate through the corner with minimal sliding if you get it right. Again, brake here, drop down to 3rd, accelerate then all the way through this section. Little feather of the throttle here, so you can get yourself lined up, then brake just as you get to the lip, just before this, so you can brake enough for that final corner. You'll see on the last lap I actually take it quite well there, but I'm a little too wide, you can cut it quite a bit. There are some rocks on the inside, be careful for them. And then it's basically start the laps again. Make sure you brake this little hairpin, stay tight to the inside as well. It's the fastest way around, but on the first lap you may want to carry a bit of speed in, help you avoid those AI, because they will be coming in hard. And it's consistency, clean, consistent laps, and what you need to set a good time. And it's something that it eludes me. Those 3 perfect laps elude me. I realised if I took my time for my best opening lap and then my best flying lap and took that time then as my 3rd lap as well, I can set time probably around the 3:50 mark, but there are just little mistakes all throughout this course that just lose me time. But at the same breath, I have got gold, so you don't need to be pixel perfect racing to get a gold for this challenge. There is, due to the length, it's 3 minutes, on the PlayStation it's 4 minutes 1 to get a gold, so there's a lot of margin for error there. See, I take that quite well, and this is something else you've got to watch out for. Random AI interference outside of that first few corners. I actually come across a back marker here and I go in hot into this corner just so I can make sure I get ahead, and that compromises me middle of the corner and on the exit, so I'm losing speed all the way down here. And in other runs, failed runs, I'll come across wrecks of cars on the racing line. Nothing I can do about that. It's just a case of restart, go again. So while this is definitely one of the most skill-based challenges they've done in a while, as always with Wreckfest, a bit of luck's required. And there you see what I mean about being able to cut that final corner quite aggressively, but don't get too nuts with it. There are some rocks there on the left and they will bite. Damage is unrealistic, or maybe even extreme, but any real contact with anything and that's essentially your race done. And you can see here from the few clips that once you start getting offline, it's easy then to get yourself into a position where you are in lots of trouble. But a lot of your resets are going to come from this opening corner. Trying to get through the AI quickly and cleanly. A lot of luck, and it then ramps up the pressure a little bit as well. So you find yourself resetting quite a few times at the beginning, and then you get through nice and clean. You've all of a sudden then got quite a bit of pressure on yourself to actually set a decent time with the opening you've been given. So just got to persevere with it, and yeah, just don't get too frustrated with the AI. So just good luck, diolch, and thank you for watching.